in that realm. Because I feel like people these days trust things that are in print and text more so than actually talking to a human sometimes.
Yep.
You know, when they talk to you,
There's a lot.
It's interesting. They're like, are you sure? You know, it's kind of like, can you a lot of people always, you know, you communicate in email just to have solidity, you know, because it's like, you know, because a lot of people come up to the door, and especially when they deal with our VIP hosts with deals, they'll almost have the conversation because they want to have they want to make sure that what was promised them, as far as number of comps or number of whatever guests that are allowed in for a certain rate or something. There's always like that individual, if they're organizing a party, that will absolutely have it on their email somewhere or on their text. So I mean, that's really important. You know?
What you're telling me is you believe your customers would actually prefer to get answers this way because it provides them something they can bring to the door.
Tangible, yeah.
It gives us a record.
They don't have to say the promoter promised me this. I was supposed to get one bottle on that table.
I was supposed to get one bottle, not two. I can't believe, you know.
Well, this is what happens. I mean, people go out and eventually they get burned by someone who says, "I'll take care of you." And then, you know, they talk to Joe Schmo promoter, and then Joe Schmo promoter's nowhere to be found that night, and all of a sudden they're sitting there with their 10 friends, and they're the jerk. So, you know, and it really, a lot of people that go out a lot are a little bit, you know, a little more intelligent. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna have them email me, or they'll do it through email, or at least, you know, through some type of electronic, like some printed medium, so they have it, and they're like, see, you know, look at that, you know, and that's. You know, for them to have that is just another outlet for that. They don't have to say, well, I really hope everything's all set because I did talk to a person, but who knows if they're going to be there that night, you know, kind of thing.
That's great.
You know, that way you can show the door guy or show whoever is that's, you know, so they can kind of commute, you know, kind of get things. And it's just solidarity to their purpose, and they feel a bit more comfortable going out knowing they have like almost a contract, really. You know,
fantastic.
It's in print. You know,
that really speaks to the, you know, a lot of the benefits of this product. Now, one of the things that we're hoping with companies like you guys is that you obviously see the benefit. It's something that we think can really work for you. But for it to benefit everybody, what we need is for people to use it and businesses to be reachable by it. So if I said as part of this, what I'd encourage you to do is, because you guys are a business that promotes very heavily. If I look around the room, there are dozens of magazine ads and printed flyers, and you do emails and Facebook. Would you be receptive and willing to include contact us via Getabl with our Getabl button and Getabl logo, download it in the App Store on your existing promotions? If I provided you all the artwork camera ready and you just provided it to your graphics guy, stick it at the bottom. As a customer service message, you can contact us via this.
Typically, you know, we've been pitched before on things like that to get into kind of like pushing along an app. You know, people have been, oh, we'll build you the Royale app, we'll do this, we'll do that. And, you know, for us, it's all about being proprietary with our information. Our information is so valuable to us, and I don't want my competitors to have access to my database. So it really depends, to be honest with you, Dave, on how proprietary our information is.
There is no information. The beauty of this system, and one of the advantages on the customer side, a lot of times a customer might be afraid to text you because they're afraid you're going to have their phone number and start spamming them texts.
Right. 6 seconds later, they're going to
when a customer contacts Royale via this system, it opens a window between the two of you. Once that conversation is over, that window's closed. You cannot reach that customer back. Your competitors can't reach that customer back. Okay. The customer has complete anonymity. I asked a question, I got an answer, the session is closed, they can't spam me.
So let me ask you this. But is there if you like this, you'll love this? Is there that kind of, you know, if I'm an end user and I'm like, oh wow, I'm really into Royale, am I ever going to get something that says, no, hey, you like that?
No.
Like in Amazon,
no,
you know, it's like that.
No, not at all.
On us at
All right,
all. So
then yes,
like,
then the answer would be, you know, with the information that we've exchanged, yes, I would absolutely be open to that.
Basically, what I'm saying is, do you include a phone number on all of your promotions, correct?
Well, on print ad.
On print ad.
Okay.
Like a Facebook.
You'll see
Facebook,
you'll see like sometimes it'll say to speak to a human, and it'll be, you know, the main number here.
Right. And what we are basically saying is, this is another way for you to put in your advertising that a customer could speak to a human without actually having to make a call.
Right.
And there is no data taken. We don't take their data. We
Right.
don't take your data. There's never push. This is not a push system. When a customer reaches out to you, they're reaching out because they're a real potential customer who wants to do business with you. But they're not wanting you to push to them.
Yep. No, I think based on that, absolutely, I would have no problem putting it on there.
I mean, we already had, the Facebook button on our website and everything else.
And when people go into that Facebook button, they can see your actual customers.
Yeah.
So that concern.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's a lot of heavy lifting for them to go in. And
yeah, exactly. It's a lot of heavy lifting, but we've been very careful and very, almost clandestine, if you like, about our information.
Well, it's important to you. It's your business.
Huge. It is our business. That's it. If we can't reach the people that like what we sell them, without having 25 choices to make, because we've been canvassed many times for apps, for website design, for we'll do this for you, we'll do that for you, and we've always said no.
We're just going to give you another way to be able to communicate with those people.
Right. Which sounds fantastic.
Okay. Is there, and guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the time, and I know you're busy. So is there anything that comes to your mind that you'd like to know, or any suggestions that you'd like to say, God, that, if something like this enabled me to do this, it would be better, or does it do this, before I wrap it up?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I think the explanation of the product was clear, and I think that was good.
Yeah.
And I think that obviously you'll develop more parts to this as time goes on. But I mean, in its essence now, it would be a very good tool for us to use.
Now, let me ask you if a little further down the road, Katie, you will be able to be contacted through Getabl for corporate events. So they could know that they're going to contact you directly, and you can get those questions right away, and it's going directly to her. So you're splitting the people that are getting the information. You're the general manager, the question can come to you for a higher level type of question, corporate events for you. Is this date available?
In other words, if somebody touched our app and punched in Royale, and instead of getting a Royale one Getabl button that they pushed and it went to the reception, if it said Royale Marketing, Royale Operations, Royale Security. Right. Yeah. So that person could ask their question directly of your department head.
Yeah.
Would that make it a greater value?
I think so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's just gonna, it's just like having a really spot-on receptionist,
Yeah, you're basically doing away with our receptionist, which is, which is great because it saves us money. Bad for her, great for us.
Right.
But she can be moved to doing other things that you might need her to do instead of being tied to the phone. So, it definitely doesn't take away a job, but it could maybe redirection.
Exactly. But we could assign a administrator, let's call him an administrator, okay? So if our kids are out, we have this thing that's, we call it the Vincilator. So it's basically, it's an, the end is nigh kind of thing. But this thing has got like a text-to-light thing on. It's got a sound system that goes on the guy's back. It looks like a Ghostbuster.
Gotcha.
Right, so he goes out and he's always got stuff. He's always got like tickets for things. He's got flyers. So people have identified him as that guy's good because if I go to him, I might get free passes to go. I might get this. I might get that. But is there a possibility that I could say, okay, so Vince is an administrator and he could be out on the street. And people could say, hey, I want to go to Royale. Go meet Vince right now, and he can give you physically a ticket, and it'll do it. And is that possible?
You could assign him a Getabl account, and when they search Royale, it could come up Royale General Questions, Royale Administration, Royale Ventilator.
Right.
And they would type in,
where are you at?
Where are you?
Yeah.
And he could actually just click the switch on his desktop and all those come to his mobile phone. And he can type back, right now I'm here for the next 5 minutes, so yes.
Because typically what we do is he'll be out and he'll do pictures from his phone and he'll be like, hey, I'm here right now. You know, people on Facebook or Twitter will respond and go, and it's worked.
He can respond via a picture. If somebody said, "Where are you now?" he could take a picture and send it right back to them in real time.
He could do cryptic notes like,
yeah,
you know, where like.
I mean, it's all about driving. It's about driving traffic to the website, to a person,
so
to the door. You know?
What I'm getting, and the reason I'm asking you this is because, you know, obviously we're showing this to investors. So after hearing our story, you just immediately started spinning off into thinking, how can I make this pay off for me and turn it into a promotional tool? Fantastic. So if I said to you, we're ready to sign you up now, would you sign up?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. We're not going to be ready for a couple of weeks.
I know, no.
But you know, we wanted to.
I think we'd absolutely give it a shot. I wouldn't.
We believe that this industry, the nightclub segment, is important to us because your particular customers are perfect first adopters for us. And you know, we believe it's a great place to start and spread the word because of, you know, the nature of what you do. So we were hoping you'd be receptive like this, and we're grateful that you are.
Cool, man.
Thank you very much for your time.
No worries. Thanks.